Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central CFL content for the fans, by the fans. And we got another signing here for the Toronto Argonauts as Robert Priester, linebacker for the Ottawa Redblacks, will sign over with Toronto. He makes his return to Toronto after his one-season hiatus. Came into the league in 2018, played for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Then took kind of a 4-year hiatus from the CFL. In that time, in 2020, he played 5 games for the Tampa Bay Vipers of the XFL before they're now the Vegas Vipers. But played 5 games for them. And then another 2-year hiatus, and then 2022, or a year hiatus, sorry. And then 2022 returns to the CFL, plays 3 seasons with the Toronto Argonauts. And then this past season played with Ottawa. He returns to Toronto. Now, I believe this is a 1-year deal. Is that correct, Rick?
Just a minor correction.
Oh, please do.
He's a DB that plays Sam linebacker.
Oh, okay. Because it has linebacker listed on his thing. But you're talking about... Because, yeah, usually for those unaware, the Sam linebacker position in a lot of CFL coverages is usually played by a DB. So a great example in Winnipeg would be like Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Retta Kramdi is kind of that spot, just in terms of where they end up in the coverage. Usually that tailors towards a defensive back better. Just because, again, in 3-down like Canadian football, you're going to see zone coverage a lot more than man coverage, and so it just naturally that fits well for a defensive back. And so he makes his return to Toronto, and he had a pretty decent year last year. He had 27 defensive tackles in 15 games. He had 3 tackles on special teams. It was kind of his first real bit of special teams tackles since all the way back in 2022. Didn't get any sacks, but he got 2 interceptions, his first 2 interceptions of his CFL career, as well as a forced fumble last year. So, Rick, what do you think of Robert Priester's return to the Toronto Argonauts?
It's going to be interesting because you have Cam Judge as a weak side linebacker. Because the toothpick villain himself, Wynton McManus, is now coming over to the dark side, the Ticats.
Chico.
Now they have Isaac Darkangelo as a middle linebacker, and now they have Robert Priester.
Yes.
No, you know what? No, they don't. Robert Priester, my correction, I take this back. Robert Priester is not playing Sam linebacker.
Oh.
It's Adarius Pickett who's playing Sam linebacker.
Oh,
Priester is the DB. So he's playing secondary.
I see. But
so my correction on that.
But we're like kind of how do you feel the signing of Priester kind of impacts that defense? Do you like that move? Not so much. What do you think?
So it's, again, I'm not here to judge anyone or anything like that. You could tell over the last 2 years that Toronto's defense wasn't the greatest. I only say that because most games you had to outscore, like your offense had to score more points than your defense gave up. Then, on top of it...
Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
What?
That you've described every football game ever. Your offense had to get more points than your defense gave up.
If you look...
Are you saying necessarily, like, let me just so I understand clearly.
Hold on, I'm gonna explain.
Okay.
If you look at their last 2 seasons, 10 out of their 18 games, if you go look, 10 out of their 18 games a year, their offense had to score more points than their defense. Like, there's a point where their defense was giving up 35 to 40 points a game.
So what you're saying, because I mean, you're in every game, your offense is going to need to get more points than your defense gives up because you lose. But what you're saying is that their offense is having to is having to produce even more because their defense is constantly like it is a set value that their defense will give up at least 30 points. I'm saying that's what you're saying. Just for clarity, is that the offense is having to pick up the slack because the defense is giving up. Okay, I understand what you're saying.
Within the last, I would say 2 years. This year,
okay, I just want to make sure that's clear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this year it's going to be different. But at the same time, their whole defense is going to be different.
Yeah,
because,
and I don't mind some of the moves because I mean we have another one. We have another video we're doing. Provided this, because again, all these deals are handshake until they post them publicly. But we have another one that we're doing on another signing that they have in their secondary. And so I'm curious to see. I find it interesting the way that Toronto is structuring their defense. And so I'm curious to see kind of how this goes. I think that Priester had a very good year with the Red Blacks, and I'm curious to see if he's able to kind of transition that back to Toronto and kind of get back on the horse, you know? So is there anything else you have there, Rick? Or I think that's pretty much all I had. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. And before we get going, make sure you guys have peace, love, and positivity. We'll see you guys next time.